Good morning. We are on the 216th, I think, hearing of the Undercover Police Inquiry. Today, we will be hearing from Janet Williams, the first female head of Special Branch, the first woman to lead Special Branch. She has been mentioned numerous times in the inquiry by other witnesses. She was notably referred to in an attendance note in a meeting with lawyers where she referred to the sexual relationship between John Dines and Helen Steele as something that wasn't disapproved of at the time, but would be now. It'll be interestingly, that doesn't seem to be her position currently, but we'll see if that's explored in depth by counsel. I'm joined by Evelyn Lubbers of the Undercover Research Group. What are you hoping to hear Janet Williams be asked about?
What I'm hoping and what I'm expecting to hear are two different things.
Tell us both.
Well, she was head of Special Branch from November 2003 until late 2005, or early 2006. So she was there, in the later days of the SDS, when it was already sort of in the air that they were going to be either folded or merged with someone. With other
we heard from
forces.
Mike Dell that it was like, if you want to shut it down, let me shut it down and do it properly. But they didn't want to do that. They wanted to bring in other people who weren't me to do it, to run it into the ground. And essentially, he was taking aim at her, essentially. We've heard a number of former managers make less than complimentary remarks about her. And it's been explored, perhaps, is this due to their sexism about being managed by a woman?
Like managed by a woman and head of Special Branch is quite something, and then to be the first woman, you have to have, so to say, hair on your teeth, as we say in Dutch. And I'm expecting her to be quite competitive, like sort of defending her position, defending her role. We've had a lot of managers and people higher in the hierarchy saying, with hindsight, shouldn't have done that, but I didn't know, so I can't be blamed. Or pushing things away, passing them up. I'm sort of expecting her to do that as well. It would be good to have one manager, one person higher up in the hierarchy, to say like we were so wrong, and make apologies that are heartfelt, and that say like, yes, I didn't do a good job. It was all very wrong, but I'm not expecting. I'm hoping, that's what I'm hoping, but I'm not expecting to.
Seasoned Spy Cops watchers, seasoned inquiry followers will be aware of the game of counting down the minutes until the first time the witness says, I don't recall, I can't remember, or words to that effect. We can only hope that today's witness doesn't do that. I mean, it's rarely, very few have got past the 10-minute mark, and if they have done, it's because they've been very creative in the way that they've answered the question by saying they don't remember. So, I mean, we would hope that she is somebody who does have a decent memory. She has been
a sense of responsibility of this is what I did and I was wrong. We haven't heard that at all. Well, from Grieve, maybe, but not many others. No,
very little of that indeed. All right, well, thanks for joining us. We'll be giving updates throughout the day during all the breaks. Obviously, it is a late start today, so will probably be the next break will be at lunchtime, and then it may end up running quite late into the evening this evening. We'll probably, the latest we ever sit is 7, so let's wait and see.
The building closes at 7, so we're not supposed to stay later.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for liking and sharing the videos. It really helps.